All right, let's do our Mount Flushmore. Mount Flushmore of business decisions. Now, this is completely random that we picked this topic. It has nothing to do with anything that's happened this week.
I mean, there's a lot of talk of negotiations going on right now.
Right,
like,
people just turning down
the Joe
deals
Rogan
that
stuff.
they should
Yeah, the
never
Joe
turn
Rogan
down.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, the Joe
Right.
Rogan stuff.
Yeah, the Joe Rogan stuff. But so this is the Mount Flushmore of business decisions. So basically, the worst business decisions ever made. PFT goes first, and then Hank, or then me. Okay.
Yeah, I go first, right?
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Go for it.
right off the bat, this is an easy one. Blockbuster not buying Netflix for $50 million.
Yep.
So they had that offer back in, I think, the early 2000s. Blockbuster was like, no, people like coming into our physical retail locations for the smell.
Yes.
Which, to be fair, the Blockbuster smell is a great smell.
Yes.
I will give that to them. But much like Subway, where the smell inside of a Subway is delicious. I'm talking about the sandwich restaurant, not the train place.
Mm-hmm.
But the product behind the smell does not live up to the smell. So they had the opportunity to squash Netflix, and they didn't. That was an easy number one for me.
Okay. I got an easy number one as well. It's Ronald Wayne, the famous businessman who sold 10% of Apple in 1976 for $800.
Well, in today's money, that's
$100 billion.
But I'm doing the math.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a little short. That's probably like $5,000 in today's money.
Yeah, so that one's tough. He would have been part of the. He was part of the like co-founding Apple team and wanted out. And yeah, that sucks.
That stuff. Honorable mention goes to Bill Gates for bailing out Apple and bringing them back in to compete against himself because Steve Jobs was his friend.
Iron sharpens iron. Hank, your first pick.
You guys just took two of mine.
Okay.
I'll go, I guess, with the Red Sox trading the Babe Ruth, best baseball player of all time, for the rights to a play.
Okay.
That's like it seemed like the right idea at the time. Probably a huge mistake.
What was the play?
No, Nanette.
Have you seen it?
Have I seen it? No.
Did you well?
I have
It might
not
be
seen
good.
it in 1918.
It might be a jam. Also, Hank, the fact that you didn't have to deal with any of the heartbreak from that. You didn't have to deal with the Babe Ruth curse.
Yeah, I did.
For how many
I was
years?
12 years old.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I was 11. 2003 was terrible for me.
Okay,
fucking Boone.
good first pick.
My second one, I will go with ESPN canceling Barstool Van Talk and making an entire demographic of young male adult sports fans hate them forever.
Good pick.
Okay.
Good pick.
Why only male?
Well, demographic.
Demographic.
We have a large young male demographic.
Okay.
I'm not saying we only have. I'm just saying that demographic we possess, as well as females.
Yeah.
Okay. As well, both.
Okay. I'll go
But
with
those sick fucks at ESPN only care about the male demo.
yeah. How about
point, Hank.
my
True.
my second?
Disgusting, isn't it?
It is.
It's disgusting. My second
Makes me
pick.
sick.
I'll go with the record company Decca Records that turned down the Beatles.
Oh,
turned
wow.
down the Beatles, and
It's a deep cut.
Yeah, and I mean that's basically the worst business decision ever to turn down the Beatles. They went and auditioned for them, and they're like, "Nah, we don't want you."
Wow, that sucks. Wasn't there another Beatle that also
Pete
quit
Best.
the Beatles? Pete Best quit the Beatles.
Pete Best, yeah. I think he got kicked out.
In favor of Ringo? They were like,
No,
Ringo's a better drummer than you?
It was a five-man for a while.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
He's the dancing guy.
Imagine
like in
being the
Boston.
record executive who turned down the Beatles, which I'm pretty sure they are the number one
selling artist
of all time.
Yeah.
Drake, PFT's boy.
Drake,
Is it?
Or he has the most number ones. He
yeah, on
passed them
Spotify,
recently.
a platform that nobody
No,
listens to.
like whatever record the Beatles have, like the most number one like records or gold, whatever the fuck you call it. Drake recently passed them.
Okay, in streams though. You
No,
can't compare.
no,
if the Beatles
no,
were if
nope.
the Beatles were around right now and they were streaming, they had like I think 20 number one hits.
Yeah.
They would have
hit
streamed
after
the
hit
shit
after hit
out of
after
Drake.
hit.
Second most Billboard Hot Top 100 Top 10s.
Hang on, Liam is coming to the defense of Drake.
Oh, but I guess Madonna is actually in first. So it goes Madonna, Drake, Beatles.
Okay.
Pete Best was kicked out of the band. He was the drummer. He was kicked out of the band. That's tough.
That is a tough look.
But he was kicked out, so that was a good business decision for the Beatles.
All right, my next one, I'm gonna go with the Mets Bobby Bonilla contract. Not because it's unheard of in sports, because there are a lot of contracts that are set up in that spirit these days, But the fact that it was the first and most visible of those contracts, and we get Bobby Bonilla Day every single day.
Every single day.
Or every single year. I mean, was it the 1st of July?
Yeah, I think
Something like that?
Yep.
And everyone brings it up all the time whenever it happens. It's like, holy shit, I can't believe that the Mets did this.
They're still doing it.
And they're still doing it, and it's going to happen in about a month and a half from now. It's going to be great. My third pick is going to be Cam Newton in the Super Bowl. Bad business decision. Did not jump on that fumble. Everyone talks about it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't talk to Pete Prisco after the game and answer for himself. So he doubled down on his mistake.
Yep.
See ya, Cam.
I'll go my next pick. I'll go with Mark Cuban not buying 10% of my brain. He's an idiot. That was a dumb business decision. I'm gonna make that money back. It was for $1 million.
He regrets it to
$1
this
million,
day.
and he got all my lifetime earning from that day forward.
Mm-hmm.
How Now, some may say if he had given me $1 million, I would have just basically quit everything and thought I was set for life and done nothing with my life.
Well,
But that's a risk you got to take.
You would have taken the over. You would have put $1 million on
I would
an
have
over in a
made
basketball game.
another $1 million, then I had to give him. Think about that. Come on, what an idiot. Your picks.
I will go with Adidas, not like putting a good enough pitch together for Michael Jordan when he actively said that he wanted to go there and wasn't even going to take the Nike meeting, but his mom convinced him to.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a huge mistake considering he sold like $100 million worth of shoes in his first year.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last one, I don't have one, so I'm going to think really quick.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go.
You could go with a draft pick.
What? Yeah, what's
that counts.
I mean, business
Darko.
decision.
I still believe in Darko, though. A little bit more time to learn the American game.
Do you want one of mine?
Sure.
Crystal Pepsi. That was a bad business decision.
I enjoyed Crystal Pepsi.
Nah, you didn't. You liked it because it was novel, but it wasn't special.
I think back on it with fond memories.
What about the burger with the black bun? Didn't they do that? Didn't Burger King do that? Or I don't think we can say it. Well, no, we can. Chicken fries? I loved chicken fries.
Yeah, but they came back. They came back out.
How about Mr. Wonderful passing on Lister Quill immediately when he saw you?
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay.
Okay, good one. All right, my last one is Frederick Weiss not getting out of the way of Vince Carter. Worst business decision he's ever made.
Yep. It was
most vicious nut-dragging dunk in history of basketball.
Sometimes the worst business decisions are the ones that you don't make.
Right. So he just got posterized forever. Literally, there have been better dunks. There have been dunks that are maybe more memorable, but there's never been a dunk quite like a full-on ball sack to the face in live competition.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was a bad one. My last one, I'm going to go with, I think it was News Corp. They bought MySpace for $580 million.
Oof.
And then they sold it later for $35 million.
Oof.
So it took a little bit of a bath on that. They were thinking that it was going to be the next Facebook, or they thought it was going to be the first Facebook when they bought it. They were wrong. But shout out MySpace Tom. Good for him. MySpace Tom got paid. You don't hear about him anymore. He's not like influencing elections and get called before the House of Representatives. He's not being mocked because he's grilling meats in front of his big green egg like a robot. MySpace Tom is just chilling with probably $250 million in the bank. So shout out him.
Yeah, that's big shout out him. Any other ones that we missed? I had the dudes, pets.com. I don't even know no one made money off that, right? Or someone did.
No one made any money off the internet in the early 2000s.
Well, Mark Cuban.
Damn it.
Excite, the search engine, could have bought Google for $750,000 in 1999.
That's tough that they passed on that.
Yes, that's
tough.
a really
How
bad one.
How much is Google worth right now?
I mean,
the entire world.
Google is there a number?
Google owns the world.
A gazillion.
Right
also, Steve Jobs, when they were creating computers, wanted to just work for Atari.
That was his life's dream, is to design video games?
He was like, we're using your instruments to build this computer. Like, we'll just work for you. And Atari was like, no.
No, thank you, Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
That was tough, too.
Yeah.
I also had Mark Cuban not investing Big Cat Sprain on my list.
That
got taken.
That was a dumb move by him.
The XFL not signing me.
That was also
bad
a dumb
business choice.
Very bad business decision.
It's the reason it fell apart.
Absolutely.
Some say.
Yes. All right. Any other ones?
SoftBank.
Hank, you don't have any more.
SoftBank invested in WeWork. They gave him $10 billion at a $47 billion valuation and didn't really do any checking behind it. They just met the cult leader that runs WeWork, and they're like, this guy is hypnotizing me, so here's $10 billion.
Let's see. Oh, Billy Football going to college. That was a stupid business decision.
Changing to wide receiver.
Yep, changing to wide receiver.
Yep.
That was a dumb business decision.
I can't think of any other bad business choices recently.
No. Any that are like Barstool related? Oh!
Yeah.
That one was probably bad. Fuck you. But yeah, that's it. Okay, Mount Flushmore business decisions.